Welcome to the At the Core podcast. Join us for this episode as our host, Ed Ross, shares conversations, insights, and best practices from sales enablement and effectiveness leaders across the globe.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of At the Core. Today we have with us, after crazy travel stories back and forth, we have Thomas. Thomas is going to share some insights with you. Ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't believe what we've done to get together. It's been 2 months, right? What is it, 2 or 3 months of planning?
Yes.
Paths crossing, passing in the night, and finally...
Schedule conflicts.
Yes, finally we got it on the schedule, and here we are in Washington, D.C., and having a chance to sit down.
Thanks for inviting me, man.
Man, it's a pleasure. I'm glad we finally did it.
Absolutely.
I was getting a little nervous, so I'm glad we finally did it.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, Thomas, we've been talking a lot lately about a lot of the projects and podcasts and speaking engagements you're doing. And what I want to do today with the audience is give them an opportunity to hear that conversation.
Okay.
To really hear some of the things that you're doing in your world and how those things are playing out, and share your experience. You know, this whole platform is about bringing people into the conversations that we get to have one-on-one.
Absolutely.
And then bringing those conversations live.
Absolutely.
So why don't you introduce yourself to the audience, tell them a little bit about yourself.
All right, so professionally, I am the talent development specialist at Master Electronics.
Okay.
Now, every time I say that to people, the next question is, what does that mean? It's like, what do you actually do?
Yeah.
So a good way to conceptualize the core function of what I do is I'm the training manager for Master Electronics.
Okay.
/ learning management system administrator.
Okay.
/ carrier of culture / trainer, so I deliver training as well.
Okay.
I build content in-house. L&D, learning and development.
Okay. So you own the whole pie, is what I hear you saying, right?
Most of the pie.
Okay.
We've got some pockets of learning and development that are happening in other parts of the organization.
Okay.
But I report up to the company president.
Yes.
So whatever his vision, whatever his focus is for the entire org, that's what I'm working on.
Okay. You know, that's one of the things that I want to talk about is, you know, reporting into the president. I'd love to hear you share with the audience just some of the challenges, and I know we'll get to that later. But I think a lot of people are probably facing some of the same challenges that you face, and I would imagine that's happening across all company sizes.
Okay.
Small companies all the way up to the bigger companies. You know, so why don't we start, you know, with our first topic. Talk to me a little bit more about what you're doing and where you've been lately and where you've been focusing your energy.
All right, so I'll give you a little background and that'll help the audience sort of put things in context.
Okay.
I've been with Master Electronics since 2015. Prior to me coming on board, we didn't have a formal or structured learning environment or learning function.
Okay.
And my company president, that's what his vision is. We believe that learning development can be a competitive advantage for organizations. People go on social media, they see the fun pictures and the activities at a corporation.
Yes.
They're looking for work, and they say to themselves, you know what, I think I might enjoy working for them. I see all of the things that they're doing.
Okay.
So that's one angle of using learning and development as a competitive advantage. And then the other thing is, and you know this as well as I do, the audience knows it, everybody is in the same boat when it comes down to technology. Technology is changing the landscape for everybody.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what your industry is, you're being disrupted.
Yes.
How do we stay ahead of that? Or how do we keep pace with it, with technological change? Change in the business landscape, whatever your industry. I believe you do that in part through learning and development.
Okay.
We have to continuously upskill ourselves. And that's sort of the vision for me at Master Electronics when it comes down to
Thank you for listening to today's At the Core episode. But don't stop there. Let's stay connected on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, where we share new episodes, content, and resources to help you enable your sales team to outperform the competition.